The festival's motto used to be, "Only music could make it more beautiful." The feeling that inspired the people who started the music festival was that all the arts really belonged in Jackson.
This is one of the great orchestral festivals in the world. It's something that we are very proud of and we want more and more people to hear about.
We just want to maintain this beautiful hall so we can all grow and have not only memories that I think of, but create more memories for everybody that comes.
My name is Margot Walk, and I've been involved with this festival since 1967. My first husband was invited to come as a guest conductor, and we thought it was for a summer. And look now, it's practically for a lifetime, isn't it? At first, Jackson Hole may have been a good place for the arts, but where was a good place for an orchestra to perform? There really wasn't one. It was clear to the people who started the festival that in order to go from being an event to being an institution, the festival needed an appropriate venue, and it needed a real concert hall. We opened the doors to this very building, and here we are again today, 50 years later.
When you have the gift of a place like this, where people can come together and experience music together, experience community together more broadly, you hold on to it. It's a treasure.
As we have fallen in love with this hall, with this community, with this music, with this orchestra, we in turn want to ensure that that experience continues to be experienced in generations to come.
It's part of the orchestra, it's the instrument. And like with any instrument, you have to make sure that it's maintained, you have to make sure that it's tuned, you have to make sure that it's able to be what it's intended to do, which is to amplify the music and to provide a space for people to experience that music.
The acoustics in here are phenomenal. You can hear anything from any seat in this house. I can't get that anywhere else in the world.
This hall is not only acoustically very special, but the size makes it very intimate. So you can look out to your audience and see the same people or new faces, and attending concerts, you feel like you're part of it. So I think that's very special, and you get a relationship with the people that are coming to the audience.
The long-term relationships with some of the people here have been amazing. I mean, I look at some of the musicians here as my very best and closest friends.
If an auditorium like this work, you don't start over. You think about, how can we take care of this place?
The hall needs to be cherished, it needs to be looked after, it needs the TLC. There are things that this hall can be equipped with.
You do a renovation for a couple of reasons. You do it to reward achievement, basically bring the hall up to the level of what's happening inside of it. It's also a great opportunity to promote ambition, to provide that runway, that space to grow even more.
If you have one of the great orchestras in the world, their nutrition is also important. Programming is not just for an audience, of course that's important, but it's also for the orchestra. They want a more diverse repertoire, they want to be challenged, and with that challenge, they grow.
With the growth of the orchestra and the growth of the community outreach, that is bringing in many more people in to enjoy this hall. Not just the Valley. It is now known around the United States as a destination, and this hall makes it the destination.
We have goals for this renovation. Our role, the role of the board, of our patrons, is to think about how we continue this gift that was bestowed on us. And that's what we're doing right now when we're thinking about the future of this hall and the future of this festival.
The visionaries back in the 70s got this hall right.
Can you believe it? 50 years. A long time, but I think it's going to be a short time in the life of this wonderful auditorium.